This video is brought to you by Megalopolis City of Collectibles.
It's Morphin time!
Don't forget to head over to megalopolis.toys for all of your more phenomenal Power Rangers action figure needs, including things like the Power Rangers Lightning Collection from Hasbro. Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Ranger Slayer. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see a really cool image of the Ranger Slayer. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at, in my opinion, is the money figure for this particular set. Is going to be the Ranger Slayer, or the Evil Pink Ranger, Draken's Evil Pink Ranger, whatever you want to call her, but this is awesome, dude. When I first saw this design, I was like, oh my god, that has got to be one of the coolest Power Rangers I've ever seen. And they made it out of the Pink Ranger. That's so dope. I love the black and the pink, how those colors just play off each other. The shoulder pulled in right here for the cape looks really cool. I love how the whole cape is just swooshing like to one side, and it's tattered in the end. A little bit of pink there, but I'm pretty sure I could just scrape that off. But everything about this just looks so freaking awesome, man. I love the helmet here. Because it's, again, very similar to that classic Pink Ranger we're used to, but obviously modified with the black. I just think it looks so dope, man. This is definitely one of my favorite Ranger designs for any of the female Rangers, because I just think it looks so freaking cool. So I love that. The pink looks pretty good. A little bit of spots here and there, but nothing terrible. The Morphin looks really good with the pterodactyl coin in there. The white looks pretty nice. Love the back of the arms with the little panels on there, the little protectors. Looks really cool too. Her thigh guards and her hip guards, you see the straps in there, but you can see how they're all scratched and nicked and whatnot. And if you've read any of the Shattered Grid comic, I mean, you know, it's basically a friggin' war that's going on. So that's really cool too. I love that a lot. You can actually take this clip off, or the cape off, excuse me. It's just kind of like wrapped around the neck and resting on the shoulders there. But you can see the back there, some Evil Pink Slayer booty back there, so that's really cool. Again, the scratches all look really nice. The blaster in its actual stick form. So let me take that out right now. Again, I said this in my Blue Ranger review. They have this mold. I don't know why they don't give it to us with the other Mighty Morphin figures in this mold, so we can holster in its actual pouch like that. That's the way it should be, not in its gun form. So I don't know, it's just one of those weird things. The arm right here, the pink and the white, all looks really good. It doesn't line up perfectly in all the areas, but it still looks pretty nice. It looks really, really clean. So you just clip this back on over the shoulders like that, and there you go. Man, this is such a good figure. Again, this is going to be the money one. That's going to be hard to find later. Again, this is the one you want to partner up with your Lord Draken that you already have. So very, very nice. Accessories here, we do got these like gripping types of hands, one with the pointed finger, one a regular gripping hand like that. We also do get a closed fisted hand for the right side, or the left side, excuse me, and then a more karate chopping hand like that for the right side. So those work really nice. I absolutely love this weapon. I saw this for the first time in the comics. I was like, oh, that is so perfect. It's basically a bow, but utilizing the Sword of Darkness like that for the Evil Green Ranger. I think that is genius. It came out so freaking rad. So I love this. And you can get that in the gripping hands and have really cool poses. You'll see those later on. But we also do get this like 3-pack of arrows like this, which is really cool. They're a little bulky, but not bad. They still look really good. And you can actually clip these. You see the little C-clips right here. Or you can actually clip those on like that and have that pose. Like she's shooting 3 arrows off at once. And that's so cool. And I actually really love her in that fighting game. What is it, Battle for the Grid? She's actually really dope, one of my favorite characters to play in that game, so I love this a lot. We also do get that same like charged pink effect arrow that we saw with the regular Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, so that's really cool too. The pink used is a really nice hot pink with translucent plastic. Looks super dope, man. It's not super brittle, so it can bend a little bit, so it's not gonna, we don't have to worry about breakage too much. Might give him a little warp, but nothing terrible, so that looks really cool too. So with her, I'm trying to remember, you know, most of these figures do tend to come with unhelmeted heads. I'm trying to think in the comic books, have we ever seen her without her helmet? I really don't remember, so let me know in the comments if she did. It would have been really cool to see like an evil Kimberly or like all battle damaged or whatever. Again, I don't even remember seeing her face, so we don't get one of those, but what we do get is really rad for the Ranger Slayer. I think it's just such a cool figure. Look at that, dude. That is a badass Pink Ranger. So let's run down the articulation. I'm gonna leave the cape on here. Head's on a ball joint, rolls around, mostly left and right, up and down with that disc hinge, no real head wobbling. You can get full 360, but this pole joint is going to hinder a bit. It's going to get in the way. Arms going to go up that far. Butterfly joint, single bend at the elbow, but it does bend past 90, as well as rotation at the elbow, so that's nice. Rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. You get a ball peg just below the breast area, so that rolls around, left and right, pivot side to side, and crunches back and forth, as well as an actual ab crunch, so that crunches forth all the way there, back very far. That's crazy. And the cape fell off. Well, hip joints take forward that far, back that much, splits about that far, rotation at upper thigh, double jointed knee, can't kick herself in her own butt, nothing at the boot, but we get like this, look like a peg above the ankle, as well as the ankle joints below. That's a weird thing like that, but it can go up, down, and then a really good ankle rocker. So lots of articulation in there. Pretty dynamic for a female figure. I know people want double jointed elbows, but I mean, getting that amount is pretty good for a single bend, so I'm not going to complain too much. This is such a cool figure, man. Again, if you can find this particular one, this is going to be one of the ones I think is going to go up in price later. So just letting you know, I think it's going to be right up there with the Lord Draken. It's such a cool design based on a really cool comic and concept. I love that. So if you can find her, definitely recommend. She is absolutely a must get. So for a quick size comparison, here she is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here she is standing next to the Lightning Collection Lord Draken and Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger. And for even more comparison, here she is standing next to the Time Force Red Ranger and Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger from this wave that I've already previously reviewed. And just for fun, here she is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Ranger Slayer. Now honestly, this might be one of my favorite figures in the Lightning Collection so far. She's just so badass. I've always loved the design, and I'm super happy that Hasbro brought her to the Lightning Collection. The contrast of that black, pink, and white all work very well for me. The sculpt and the paint are super clean, and I absolutely love her bow design to look like the old Sword of Darkness. That is just so cool. Throw in those triple arrows and the arrow effect and some really cool articulation, you have one badass Ranger Slayer figure for your awesome Power Ranger collection. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.
The world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you, always.